I know, it's like it's the last of the 4 year cycles. It's the last of this, like if you look at the price chart over 12 years, we've had 3 prior cycles, and every one of those, it's done a huge run up, it's done a huge pullback, but retains most of its gain from the last cycle. And then it's done it again and again. You know, the last one we went from below 200 or like 150 was the bottom, and it went to $20,000. And then it pulled back from $20,000. Imagine investing $20,000 and then like you come back to at the end of the year and it's like $3,200. Like that was the last cycle. That was the previous cycle. And the ones before that was more carnage. And we waited like a year for that to you know, purge itself. And I'm just saying that kind of experience is likely to not happen again if what I'm seeing plays out. And we just, yeah, so if we were to look back in like 10, 20 years time and we look at the price chart of Bitcoin, we go, look, there's 3 cycles, whoop, down, and then on the 4th time, it doesn't do that pattern. And it becomes like this drunken wander of price discovery as it finds its fair value as Bitcoin, you know, spreads to 1 billion people or more, which is actually projected to do in the next 4 years. So
Yeah, I remember your tweet where you said that back in 1997, like you compared Bitcoin to the internet back in 1997, and today it's on track for 1 billion users, right? So it just goes to show that the adoption's even faster than the internet was.
yeah, it's faster than any other network. It's, you know, mobile networks, that was faster than the internet, and Bitcoin's rolling out faster than mobile networks. So it's got some pretty interesting consequences, right? Like in 4 years' time, if 1 billion people are on this network, and this network's growing at the rate of nearly double per year, we're going to see like a fair chunk of the world using this network by the end of the decade. But in 4 years, 1 billion people, you know. So like, it's huge consequences. Like this internet native currency that, you know, nation states don't like because they like to print their own money. It's like this new force that has risen, and it's a challenger to the monetary standard that we have currently. So like if, well, the current trajectory is saying that there are huge ramifications geopolitically, you know, and it's like 2% of the world is on this network. People will know it, they've heard of it, but maybe only 2.5% of the people, that's the best data we've got around that, of the world have it. Doesn't look like much, but this is all exponential growth. So I think the Human Genome Project, I don't have the figures on hand, but it was like maybe 10 years to get to 1%. And the following few years, they finished the project because the technology and the growth of them sequencing the genome was going exponentially. So
Yeah.
we're at 2.5% of the world population, and it's 12 years old, and that's not halfway. It's in the end game of Bitcoin's growth, because in 4 years, it's 1/8 of the world population. The other 4 years, it's like full saturation.